Welcome to Beijing, where modern streets, narrow alleys and ancient courtyards weave together in tradition and modernity. In today's culinary expedition, I will be trying out Beijing local snacks and delights that only local people recommend me. Follow me and let's discover the gems in Beijing together.
I'm at my first destination, a local Beijing eatery where I'll be able to get my hands on an authentic Beijing breakfast. But there's something special I'm dying to try today, a very polarizing dish. People either love it or hate it.
In front of me is douzhi. You might wonder what this is. When you zoom in, you look at the color. It is this grayish, greenish color, and this is notorious for its peculiar, tangy smell, especially for first-timers. But surprisingly, this is an indispensable part of the Beijing breakfast diet. Douzhi is made out of fermented green beans. So after soaking the green beans for a while, soya bean milk machine will grind the green beans into a thick paste. This thick paste will then be separated, and the middle layer will go through fermentation, which becomes what we have today.
And of course, a pungent dish like this must come with its own health benefits. I couldn't resist asking the lady who took my order, to which she replied, which means that douzhi has properties that can help you reduce internal heat in your body.
Just by smelling it, I can smell the sourness and the tanginess. I think it's a very acquired taste, and you have to take a few sips before you can actually understand, the fragrance in it. It's usually paired with a few snacks. For example, this is called jiaoquan. This is a fried crispy dough, and sometimes I see as the locals do it, they dip it inside and they have it together with the douzhi. The crispiness of the fried batter pairs really well with the sourness and the tanginess of this douzhi. Now I'm adding a bit of pickled vegetables. It's actually not that condensed. It's quite watery. First taste of it when the douzhi hits your tongues and your taste buds, it's a bit of the sourness, tangy taste, and then it waters down into something more bland. So it's not actually that pungent. So this concludes my very hearty and filling breakfast at a small neighborhood local Beijing breakfast eatery. I feel so full and so happy right now. And follow me as we find even more delicious delicacies for lunch. 附近有哪些北京餐馆您是推荐的吗？
这家就做的呀。
好的，那我去尝尝，谢谢，谢谢。
客气。
I have finally taken cover from the cold weather. Now I am at Ren, one of the iconic Beijing restaurants that the local Beijinger recommended for me to go. Now, in front of me is a menu, and there are many interesting items over here that I have never ever seen before.
After placing our order for the restaurant specialities, guided by the thoughtful recommendations of the super friendly owner who warned us not to order too much, I was curious to find out the reasons behind the other customers' choice to dine at this restaurant for lunch. So I decided to ask around.
你这家店最爱的是哪一道菜？
三样的，还有那个臭豆腐螺丝，这家店做的最好吃。
最好吃。你是北京人吗？是。你如果说有一个外国朋友来北京找你玩的话，你会带他去吃什么呢？
炒肝。
炒肝是吗 ？Hello， 你们是哪里人呢？
新加坡人。
新加坡人，新加坡人为什么在北京呢？
北京，我们为了吃这个好料。
这家店你们最喜欢的是哪一道菜？
我喜欢这个。
我也是。
为什么喜欢这道菜？
那种好难形容的感觉。
像马来西亚的，有点像新加坡那个
旋烧包，咕噜肉，
有点像新加坡的咕噜肉。In front of me, this stringy, tangy noodles covered in brown sauce is called 炸酱面, which literally translates to Old Beijing fried sauce noodles. So as you can see, these noodles are tossed with cucumbers, onion, bean sprouts, and ground pork. This is one of the most iconic dishes that every foreigner has to try when they're in Beijing. And there's actually a story behind these noodles because apparently jjajangmian originates from the Shandong province. So why has it become a popular food in Beijing? This is because Emperor Cixi, she went to Shandong province, she tried jjajangmian for the first time and she loved it so much that she decided to bring it back to the Forbidden Palace in Beijing. And all the emperors and emperors tried it and they loved it so much, they decided to incorporate jjajangmian into the Beijing region. Let's give it a try. Delicious. Paired with the crispiness of the cucumber, which gives it the freshness. There's also a bit of radish and carrots.
Lucky for me, I was given the green pass to the kitchen to meet the chef behind all these marvelous dishes. I was so surprised to see only one solo chef skillfully cooking for so many tables.
觉得北京菜跟其他省的菜最大的不同点是什么呢？
北京菜比较实惠，原材料都给的比较充分，然后性价比特别高。
After lunch, we had some free time, so we decided to go to this rooftop cafe situated in the middle of the hutong. And at this point of time, I was feeling not only a bit cold, but also hungry. In fact, I was cranky and hungry at the same time. But I knew exactly what I wanted to have for dinner.
Peking duck!
Of course, a Beijing food adventure tour wouldn't be complete without Peking duck.
Right now, I'm here at the Peking duck restaurant. Peking duck is a dish from Beijing that was created back during the imperial times, and it is characterized by its thin and crispy duck skins. And then now we're going in for the classic way of eating Beijing kaoya, which is taking a pancake and then putting some roast duck over it. Don't forget the sweet sauce. Okay. And then you have to pair it with cucumber and onions, and you wrap it up into something like this. Delicious.
As I savored the last bites of today's culinary adventure, I found myself reflecting, not only on the diverse array of foods I had the pleasure of tasting, but also on the wonderful people I encountered on this journey. From the proud Beijing restaurant owner who cautioned me against over-ordering, to the enthusiastic young local who eagerly shared his hometown favorites, and the kind chef who allowed us to film his cooking process. Each interaction was a testament to the warmth and generosity of the people here. I was also touched by the group of young people from Singapore who approached the experience with open minds and a genuine appreciation for food from another culture. Let's not forget all the kind souls who took the time to recommend their favorite dishes to me. It's moments like this that remind me of the beauty of travel and the power of food to bring people together.